Hello, once again, this is Brother Teacher. I hope all is well with you. Just wanted to share something with you about believing, and having faith in where you are as a human being as it relates to your belief in the Creator. Are you overwhelmed with your trials in your life? Are tribulations, circumstances, situations, challenges in your life overwhelming you? I don't intend for this to be a religious moment, as it were, but it is spiritual. I'll say that. And if you don't believe, you don't have to watch my video. But if you do believe that there's a God and Creator, and that there was the Son of God, Yeshua the Messiah, or Jesus Christ, same. If you believe that, then you would believe what I'm about to say to you. So we get to a point in our lives where we begin to lose faith. And the biggest question is, why are we losing faith? If you say you believe, you cannot not believe too. I am a firm believer that there is no gray area with the Creator, with God. There's either hot and there's cold. Now, people can straddle the fence all they want, and they could be in positions in their lives in various degrees or what have you, but there's one or the other. And even nature teaches that to us. So some might ask the question, and I've heard this brought up many times, when we see a loved one die, why did God take them? That's a no-brainer. It should be very well understood that we're all going to die. One day, someday, we're going to die. We were born to die. But there's some underlying facts there too. There's a certain way that we should live our lives when that does come to pass, that we leave this world, this physical body. We need to know that there's something beyond here. So there's something required of you and I while we are yet here. So I'm still talking to the people that believe now. If you are one of those, or many of those that's watching me right now, that believe that there's a Creator, then you should and you have to know that He has a requirement of humanity. And it's not just you down here on earth chilling, having fun, going through good times, and even having hard times. There has to be a plan, right? I would hope so. I would be very, very disturbed if I've lived my entire life in vain for no reason at all. And you would be and should be as well. So when a child dies that's 1 year old, or newborn, or a woman has a miscarriage, or people are on a plane and it crashes and it kills everyone, and we as human beings, oh, if there's a God, then why would He allow that to happen? My dear friends, you are so deep in ignorance. But I'm still talking to those who say they believe. So are you one of those people that believe, who also believes that God shouldn't allow people to die, or die the way that they die? Why do you doubt Him as well? But you believe, but you doubt Him as well. Which one is it? There's the fence. Which side are you on? Either you believe in God all the way, or you don't believe in him at all. Hello. So I wanted to just point this scripture out to you in the 11th chapter of Hebrews in the New Testament. You can read that at your leisure, starting at the first verse all the way through. But I'm going to read this to you before I go, and I'm done. This is just to get you to think, you who say you believe in God, the Creator. Okay. First of all, I start at verse 1. Hebrews 11:1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence or the proof of things not seen. Okay. Now, I'm going to slide down to verse 6. This is the kicker here. But without faith, it is impossible to please him, the Creator. For he that come to God must believe that he is, that God is, that he exists, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. I want you to focus on the word diligent. So while you are questioning God's ability, God's being genuine, being honest, being sincere, being righteous, while you're questioning that, why did he allow my mother, my brother, my father to die, or my children to die, or he's allowing those people on this part of the earth and that part of the earth to be massacred in a war and so forth. As much as it hurts as a human being to see these things and to experience even these things, while you are blaming the Creator, ask yourself that question. Am I diligently seeking him? You see, it's not like a magazine you pick up and you just sort of fan through it casually. You're not looking in that magazine diligently, trying to really grasp what it's trying to convey to you, the message, the story. So what I'm really saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, is this. I'm a human being just like we all are. It doesn't mean that I don't feel the trials and the tribulations in my life. It doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt at times. It doesn't mean that sometimes I may even have a bout. I'm sorry for that quick interruption. But anyway, as I was saying, it doesn't mean that we don't feel pain. And it's okay to question the Creator, because a lot of us are still babies in this thing called life. Even us adults, we're babies. We're learning life, you know. So I'm encouraging you today to know this. If you say you believe in the Creator, you can't be lukewarm. You can't be in between. Make sure you believe him all the way and not part of the way. And understand what the scripture says, that all things work together for the good for them who love God. So everything works together. It's all part of life, the good and the bad. But sadly, a lot of us don't want to accept the bad in life. We don't want to accept death. We don't want to accept being unemployed, our spouse leaving us, or our children passing away, or losing your job and what have you. We don't want to accept that, but it's life. And as I always said, and I continue to say this, and I said it just not too long ago, is this: it's not what happens to you in your life, it's how you deal with what's happening. And honestly, I add this to that: how you deal with what happens to you in your life is firmly planted in what your belief system is. Do you know what your purpose is? And how close are you to the Creator in the first place? And I go back to the word diligence. Are you seeking Him diligently? Or are you on vacation from God? Do you think that you can do anything that you want to? Live your life any way that you want to and say, I do believe in God. But if you believe in God, then you should be walking closer with God. And some of these things that you encounter in life, these trials and these tribulations, won't affect you the way that you are allowing them to affect you. So where's God in the plan then? Hello. He has a reward for all of us at the end. But it is predicated or based on how we have lived before the end comes. This is Teacher. Have a great day.